Welcome back to part three of change management. Why is change management difficult? It takes a great deal of time to change attitudes and behaviors. Application implementations, even large ones, are easier to plan and manage. Project managers know when a module is tested or server installed. OCM managers have a much harder time measuring progress. Gauging support can be tricky. Just when it appears that a key individual supports the change, the person raises another objection and returns to old behaviors. Executives often assume that everyone impacted will find the business case so compelling they will automatically accept the new way of operating, but most people resist change or are unpredictable. This creates several difficulties for the OCM team. Change management is not deterministic. Unlike computer programs, people can be unpredictable and illogical. OCM activities that are effective with one group may be ineffective with another. Messages may resonate with some people but not with others. Change management is a contact sport. The OCM team needs to interact one on one with individuals who will need to change. Emails, videos, and other mass communication can reinforce a message, but these don't make people feel the enterprise cares about their difficulties. Change is personal. Sometimes people whose jobs have been transformed need someone else to listen to their frustrations before they will accept the new reality. Mid level and frontline staff must be engaged. Mid level and frontline staff can make or break a major program. Since they understand the operational details of the current process, they can anticipate potential problems and likely customer reactions. Individuals who are not sensitive to the disruption that major change can create often believe it is more efficient to involve fewer people early in the process, while involving more people in the change process creates additional work for the OCM team. It also builds commitment. Mid level and frontline staff who see their suggestions accepted are more likely to support the final result. Cultural differences can make OCM difficult. Cultural norms are different around the globe. The OCM effort needs to be aware of local customs, even with a global system intended to standardize enterprise operations. Care needs to be taken to be sensitive to these and other cultural norms. Communication style. Denmark, Germany, Israel, Netherlands, and US are very direct. India, Japan, Pakistan, and Philippines tend to be indirect and believe it is very important for both parties to save face. In these cultures, individuals avoid saying no and frequently mean I understand rather than I agree when they say yes. Time orientation. Meetings in Germany, Switzerland, and the US start and end when scheduled. Little time is dedicated to introductions, even when some attendees are meeting each other for the first time. Spain, Thailand, Brazil, and the Caribbean are less concerned about time. Things can wait until later in the day or even tomorrow. In such countries, it is impolite to rush into a business discussion. Only after a host and a visitor have shared refreshments and pleasantries can business begin. Or sorry, can business begin? Um, I'm not sure this word now. Egalitarianism. Australia, Canada, Israel, New Zealand, US have little hierarchy with almost everyone on a first name basis. Conversely, hierarchy is very important in India, Iran, Japan, Saudi Arabia, and other countries. Junior staff in these countries invariably defer to the senior person. Violating cultural norms can cause great resentment. The best OCM teams are very sensitive to local cultural norms, even when the people at headquarters demand a standard project rollout and standard OCM program globally. Change management may be an afterthought. With major IT efforts, the project team is often consumed by business process changes, interfaces to other systems, data cleanups. If the OCM effort is not started concurrently with the rest of the program, it may only be started when the program team experiences resistance from end users. Even enterprises that assert that OCM is critical sometimes reduce or eliminate the OCM budget if the overall program gets too expensive. Change management can be started too early. OCM effort needs to be tightly coupled to the rest of the change program. This is particularly difficult with major IT programs when the OCM efforts begin before new system details have been finalized. In the absence of tangible information about the new system, the OCM team either sounds vague or describes what they hope the new system will be. When the new system fails to materialize quickly or has less functionality than anticipated, supporters often become disillusioned. OCM and the change program may be disconnected. The rational and emotional cases for change need to be integrated tightly. Frequently, executives communicate a rational, logical case for change that lacks emotional appeal. People respond to calls to action that make them feel they are part of something that is more important than any single person and are energized by visions that capture their hearts as well as their minds. Meg Whiteman, former CEO of Hewlett Packard, integrated appeals to the heart and mind as she discussed in her post the power of transparent communication. She and her team attempted to build a strong connection to HP's history and traditions. They reinforce the HP way cultural value that the quality of the work is as important as position in the hierarchy. So I'm going to leave it here for this video. Thank you for taking the time to listen and please consider like, sharing and subscribing. Thank you.